We shall discuss today addition and subtraction of fractions. This is done in class 4. While discussing addition and subtraction of fraction, we shall answer some questions children frequently ask. We are coming to that. But before we proceed, we are showing the fractions in 3 same circle. All are of same size. This blue circle has been divided into 2 halves. So, this is 1 half, that is another half. Same circle has been divided here into 3 parts. So, each one is 1/3. Each fraction is 1/3. And again, the same size circle has been divided into 4 parts. So, each part is 1/4. So, let us start with simple examples. Half plus 1/3, that means half plus 1/3, and another is half plus 1/4. What do? We go straight to the fraction and tell them that we have to make the denominator same by LCM. What is the LCM of 3 and 2? They have already learnt how to do LCM. 2 into 3 is 6. With 6 as LCM, that means we have to make both the denominators 6 by making equivalent fractions with each one. So, how to make denominator 6? By multiplying with 3. And because we are multiplying 3 to the denominator, we have to multiply 3 to the numerator also to keep the value same. So, this is an equivalent fraction. 3 by 6 is an equivalent fraction of half. And what about 1/3? Same, we have to make the denominator same. So, to change 3 to 6, we have to multiply with 2. 3 into 2 is 6, and to keep the value same, that is, we have to find an equivalent fraction. So, 1 into 2. So, it is 2 by 6. 2 by 6 is an equivalent fraction of 1/3. And then what we do? This is 3 by 6 here, plus this is 2 by 6 here. And then we add 6 is the LCM, and then 3 plus 2. 5 by 6. And for this one, same method we follow. We do the LCM of 2 and 4, which is 4. That they can do in their rough work. We are not showing that. So, LCM is 4. So, both the denominator should be same. It is already 4. This fraction denominator is already 4. But for this fraction, we have to make the denominator 4 by multiplying 2 with 2 and multiplying the numerator also with 2. So, 2 by 4 is an equivalent fraction of half. This is 2 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 3 by 4. Children get confused. Why are we making the denominator same? Why are we not adding the denominators? We are keeping it only 6, not 12. Same with here. Why are we making both of them 4? Why are we not adding the denominators? So, to answer that, we have brought the pictures of some animals. We can ask the children, add these 2 dogs with this 1 dog, and they will not hesitate to say there are 3 dogs. Or we can ask, add this 1 cat with these 2 cats, and they will say there are 3 cats. But what if we ask them, add these 2 dogs with this one cat. Now they will feel perplexed. What they will say? The maximum they can say 3, but 3 what? So finally they have to say 3 animals, not dogs and cats. We are changing the unlike thing into like thing. What is unlike? These are dogs, this is a cat. These are 2 unlike objects. If we want to bring them to a like object, that is animals, then 2 animals plus 1 animal and they will immediately, there are 3 animals. Same applies to fraction also. Now let us come to fractions. We are adding half and 1/3. Unit of half and unit of 1/3 are of different size. So how can we add? Can we tell them these are 2 wholes? No. Can we tell them these are 2 halves? No. Nor we can say these are 2 1/3 units. So what to do? We have to bring it to the same sized units. How to do that? Let us explain with the picture. Here we have taken 2 circles of same size and this is our half. We shall add this with 1/3 of the same circle. Blue part is 1/3. So to bring them to the same size, we have to divide, as we did here, we have to divide the half portion 3 times. So if this is my half portion, we have divided into 3 parts. But as half is part of a whole, we have to divide this part also 3 times. So finally, number of equal fractions are 6. And how much is this half? 1, 2 and 3 portions out of 6 is 3/6. That is our half. For 1/3, to make each segment of same size, we have to divide each 1/3 unit into 2 parts. And we shall soon see each segment here is equal to each segment from the half. Now as 1/3 is part of a whole, when we are dividing 1/3, we have to divide the other 1/3 also into half, as we are doing it here. 1/3 we have divided into half, but as this is part of a whole, we have to divide all the 1/3 units into halves. So how many sections are there in 1/3? Again it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So both the circles are of same size and each has been divided into 6 units. So each unit in this circle is 1/6 and they are of equal size. Same with this circle, each unit is 1/6 and they are of equal size. Now we can see that each 1/6 from this circle is same as 1/6 of this circle also. So 3/6 here plus 2/6 here, that is what we are seeing here, 3/6 plus 2/6. And we are adding 3 plus 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can add it because they are of same size, 1/6 unit. So 1/6, 2/6, 3/6 here, 4/6, 5/6 and the answer is 5/6. Again the students ask, why are we not adding the denominators? Some of them ask, 6 and 6, why doesn't it make 12? The answer to this is that the denominator of a fraction indicates the total number of divisions in each whole. As here the number of divisions of each circle is 6, to make the units of same size, each unit becomes 1/6 and not 1/12. Total number of divisions are same in both, that is 6. So total number of division we can't change. When we add 3/6 and 2/6, the denominator remains same because we can't divide it any further. Each one is 6 sections and each segment is 1/6. Let us do it with some chart paper cutouts. What we have done, we have cut out a chart paper so that it is easy to fold. according to the size of the 1/3 and another chart paper exactly in the size of half. And as we have divided the half portion into 3 parts, so we did how we divided? We found out the midpoint here, and then centering the midpoint, we divided the half portion into 3 of equal units. This side also we have divided, the other side also we have divided. So it has come like this. 3 on this side and 3. These two sides have been divided just like the picture. 3 segments here and 3 segments here. Now each one in this circle is 1/6. Each portion is 1/6. And we can easily see this is same as, this is our 1/3. Each one is 1/3. These 3 are exactly of the same size as 1/3. And when we fold them, we have folded it each 1/3 into half. This one, this is another 1/3, and this is another 1/3. We have divided each one into half, and we can see that this half portion of 1/3 is exactly equal to the 1/6 portion of the half unit. So now the 3/6, 1/6, 2/6, 3/6 of half and 1/6 and 2/6 of 1/3 on addition makes it 5/6. To make it clear, we have cut out a white paper circle of the same size . And it has been divided into equal 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 equal parts. So each one is 1/6. Now if I place this 3/6, it will cover half portion of the circle. So this is my 1/6, 2/6 and 3/6. I am placing it on one side of the circle that covers 3/6 portion of the white circle. Addition of fraction means increasing the value of fraction. Now we add this 2/6 on the 2/6 portion of the white circle, and we can now easily see that it has covered 5/6 portion of the white circle and 1/6 is left. So our answer is 3/6 plus 2/6 is 5/6. In the classroom of standard 4, the teachers can pick up any two dissimilar or unlike things and ask the children to add. For example, 1 book and 2 pencils, or 2 notebooks and 2 erasers, and continue the discussion from there to show them that unlike fractions cannot be added unless converted to like fraction. Now for adding half with 1/4, this half and this 1/4. What we have to do? Again we have to bring it to the same unit, that is same size. We have to fold it into half again. This half we have folded into half, that means half of half is 1/4, and this matches exactly with this 1/4. So they are of same size now. We now add this half with 1/4, we are getting 1/4, then 2/4 and 3/4. For this addition, we use another paper cut out of circle on white sheet. It is of the same size as the original circle. So we have divided this circle into 4 equal parts. Each part is 1/4. This is 1/4, 1/4, another 1/4 and another. So this 4 1/4 makes 1 whole. And our sum is 2/4 plus 1/4. So 2/4 means 1/4 plus 1/4 is 2/4. That is what this half circle means. This is 2/4. This covers 2/4 area. And with this we add 1/4. That increases the value to 2/4 plus 1/4 is 3/4. That covers 3/4 area of this circle. 2/4 plus 1/4, that makes together 3/4. For subtraction, we are taking the same fractions, half minus 1/3 and half minus 1/4. So for the first one, up to this is same, that we have to change it to fractions with same denominator. So our half becomes 3/6. So this is equal to 3/6 minus, and 1/3 becomes, this is our 1/3 each one, and each 1/3 we have divided into 2 1/6. So 1/3 is equivalent to 2/6. 3/6 minus 2/6 becomes 1/6. Now we place these fractions on the white circle. Subtraction means taking away. So we are placing this 3/6 on the same cutout of the white paper circle. Each one is 1/6. So half of it covers 3/6. And the sum is 3/6 minus 2/6. So 3/6 here, and I have to remove 2/6 from this part. So if I remove this, then it will be only this portion, and how much that will measure? That will measure exactly 1/6 portion of the same size circle. So answer is 3/6 minus 2/6 is 1/6. And for half minus 1/4, we can again use the same cutouts of the chart paper, and this half becomes 2 parts of 4 units. So this is our 2/4, this is half, and 1/4 is already of the same size. Now we place these fractions on the white circle. So we have divided this circle into 4 equal parts. Each part is 1/4. For subtraction, we use the same paper cutout, half minus 1/4. So how much is half? So half is 1/4 plus 1/4, that is 2/4. And from there, I have to subtract 1/4. That means I have to take away this portion. So if I take away from half, which is 2/4, if I take away 1/4, then what remains is this part. And so this part is 1/4 of the whole circle. So 2/4 minus 1/4 is 1/4. 2/4 minus 1/4 is 1/4. That means half minus 1/4 is 1/4.